All right, y'all. So episode 2 of Chasing Dallas Presents The Retreat was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got.
I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah.
What does the cat do?
Meow.
Alright, so this episode picks up where the last episode left off. Trey Howard and Dre Summer is going at it. And basically, Trey Howard is like, bitch, why you coming for me? You don't even have a hustle. You ain't even chasing nothing. So, bitch, why you coming for me? And Dre Summer gets in his confessional and it's like, bitch, I don't need to have an occupation. I'm the one. Yeah, period, hard stop. Now, baby, I don't know about that because you was on hustle and now you're on chasing presents the retreats. So whether you have a hustle or you chasing something, there has to be a grind and a goal and a dream somewhere in the mix. So you can't just be the one on a show that threads everybody together by way of their hustle, dream, or whatever they're chasing, you know? And then we start to see a little bit of Eric's true colors. Now, people were telling me throughout this entire process that Eric was going to be somebody that I was going to have to watch closely. Girl, by the second episode, Eric is in the confessional saying, oh, girl, you know Dre Summer was talking shit about you, Trey Howard, on the ride here. See, that's It's that pillow talk that's unwarranted that I don't. It just rubs me the wrong way because it's like, we'll get into it. And then Reese goes back and reiterates what's already been told to me. Y'all gotta watch that Eric because he was talking about Robert. And I found out, because Robert struck a chord with Dior. Dior was like, whoa, let's run it back, bitch. What the fuck you mean he was talking shit about Robert? Now, I'm not knowing who Robert is, but I later found out in this episode that Robert is Dior's brother. So, bitch, you talking shit about my gay brother. I'm just gonna say gay brother because I know that he is gay. I don't know if y'all share blood, but I know. Oh, girl. And, we'll get into it. But anyway, Reese was like, yeah, you gotta watch Eric because he was talking shit about Robert at the ball. Miss Cleo is assigning chakras. So Miss Cleo had stood in front of the little wall or whatever and was like, this person represents this chakra, this person represents this chakra or whatever. And then he wanted to have a sit down chakra little conversation with everybody. And he was like, write down your affirmations, then we gonna read them aloud. And Dior went first and he was like, I want to see people for who they truly are. Then it was Eric's turn and Eric was like, I want there to be loyalty. My word is loyalty. I want to have a thread of loyalty going throughout the group. And it's just like, Immediately, Ariel is Mama just can't help herself. She is cracking up laughing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because she realized that all this is a crack of bullshit. You are the common denominator, okay? In the words of Selena Johnson on R&B Divas. And there's a special place in hell for a bitch like you. What you have done to these girls is a sin. Okay? Like, Eric, you are the reason why there is commotion and ruckus amongst the retreat streets. But you want loyalty amongst this group? Start with the man in the mirror. Now, the whole time that's going on, Dre Summer is lusting over Miss Cleo and just cannot hold herself together and just like, what you say? It's Dre Summer. And Reese can't take no more. Reese is like, bitch, you laughing, you flirting, you lying and bullshitting. Nobody is taking this shit seriously. In the words of Tracy Braxton on the Braxton Family Values, I ain't worth shit to y'all. Like, nobody is taking it seriously and Reese is becoming undone and unraveled at the seams. Now, at first, I'm like, Reese, what's the problem? Like, you going off on everybody because they're not taking it seriously. What if everybody don't want to do this shit? Everybody don't want to, like, I have to tell, and I'm sorry, YB, if you get mad, baby, but, you know, you my girl. I have to tell YB all the time, people don't want to get as deep as you want them to go. So you can't get mad at folks and you can't get irritated with people when people don't want to go where you want them to go. Like, if that's not where their mind goes and that's not how they want to reveal themselves, and you have to respect that space. And I was feeling that way towards Reese, but then I love what happens next. Because even though Reese don't really get to explain everything, I can put the pieces together. And Reese was like, bitch, I'm here for me. Like, fuck what y'all got going on. I want to hear what I got going on. I have so many things going on in my life, and this has been a crazy year for me. And I want to do some fucking healing for Reese. I'm so proud of you, Reese, for doing the self-work. Yes, you want everybody to participate, but bitch, you made it through for fucking up your goddamn experience. Now, we flash back to 2 weeks ago to the moment where Reese was like, you gotta watch Eric because he was talking shit about Robert. Now, first things first, that OnlyFans song, I want them, girl, yeah. I already Shazammed it. I will be downloading it, and I will already have it on my iPod by the time you have seen this video, bitch. Because, girl, I mean, I don't really agree with the message because I don't get down like that, but girl, that's a song. That is a pop. Now, the kids are having a ball, and everybody is invited. It was giving warehouse rustic tees, honey, barnyard tees. Shout out to YB. Like, girl, it was giving all the things. Everybody was, you know, walking and doing their ones and twos. And then we got to see Robert, who was a nail tech with the grill, that Eric had said, never in my 26 years of living. And everybody was like, oh, bitch. Oh, you 26? Ugh. Now, he was giving George 2. I'm not going to say George 2.0. Because 2.0 means that it's better. I ain't nothing better than my George, honey. So I'm gonna say he was giving George Jr. I'm gonna say he was giving George Jefferson, Curious George, if you please. But not George 2.0. But he was reminiscent of George, like his little fashions. But when he was getting turned on, he was like, let's go meet everybody else. Like, he didn't want to turn it up. But we already got to see what type of person he was becoming right then. And then we saw Robert. Girl, I know I have a thing for roughneck. You know what? And just like that, it's going. Catch you doing good. Hallelujah. Now, Robert, I'm going to need you to never, ever hit me in the DMs. Never look my way. Never wink. Never lick your lips. Never touch me. Don't even breathe. Don't breathe on my neck. Don't breathe on my neck. Because... bitch, all of what I just did and everything I just built is going to come crumbling down like the London bridges. So, let's let that go, okay? Because I have a thing for roughnecks and I'm trying to shake it because I understand that a roughneck is nothing good for me. But, girl, I can see why he went in the categories, girl. Let me move. Now, Reese, throughout the whole night, was hearing that Wig Mac had got invited. They had a little rendezvous in season 2, and everybody was kind of speculating whether or not it was true, and then we found out that it was because Straight Howard had just confirmed it last week on YB channel, but, girl, you gotta go ahead and check that out for yourself. But, yeah, so Reese is upset at this point because he like, bitch, at this point, y'all done invited this bitch. Nobody told me he was invited. I'm not trying to make peace with him. I'm trying to reach a resolve with them myself, bitch. I'm trying to align all 7 chakras. Even though Miss Cleo had said there were 7 chakras, and we saw 7 on the screen, but he had only named 6. So, I guess the heart didn't matter. Reese is trying to align all his chakras, and Wig Mac is not going to help facilitate this dream come to pass. So he is not... oh, hallelujah. He is not in the mood for his 1s and his 2s. No, ma'am. Production, y'all, everybody mad at somebody. And it's just like, oh, girl, y'all got yourself in this situation. Like, if you would have never got into it with Wig Mac, you would never have nothing that you didn't want to resolve. And Eric, if you was never talking shit about people, you wouldn't have Reese to blame for trying to get you out of a situation that he never put you in. Whew. Speaking of which, day 2, boom, we flash back into 2 weeks into the present, honey. We back in present day, honey. And Trey Howard decides that he gonna cook breakfast, and I am so glad you decided to cook breakfast because you got vindicated. Just like me, the girls come for your cooking, okay? I am not the best cook. Oh, no. I am nobody's Paula Deen in the kitchen. Baby, I will slay a meal that would have you still wanting to come back for more. I know you saw my Korean fried honey barbecue. Not honey barbecue. My Korean fried honey butter wings, bitch. They was divine. Divine. Almost as good. No. Better than where I bought them from. Where I first fell in love with honey barbecue. Why do I keep saying honey barbecue? Goddamn, I know I got the honey barbecue instant wings in the goddamn freezer, but that's not what I'm talking about. Now, Reese, yes, you tried to come for this baby's food. I ain't never had no sweet rice, but the whole time, you never stopped chewing. You never stopped eating. You was not saying, okay, so this is what we're gonna, But let's get into some lighter stuff. Dre Simba and Trey Howard make peace. Dre Simba says, you know what, baby? Let me apologize to you. How can I, and thank you, Ariel, for bringing this to my attention, how can I talk about somebody who giving a commentary on shit when I'm always the bitch in the comments giving commentary on shit? So I can't judge you. So, bitch, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. And Trey Howard was like, bitch, and I, too, am sorry, bitch. I didn't have to pop off on you like that, and I'm so sorry that I did. But you know what really got me right here in the chakras was when you said that I wasn't making no money being a stylist. Because I work hard. Oh, Lord knows I work hard. It was okay, it's okay. And Dre Simba was like, now wait a minute, like, girl. And that's where things start to get cloudy for me because I don't remember saying that. Did I say that? Eric was like, You did, girl. You actually said nobody can make money styling. And you would rather sell candles. That's what you had said. And then everybody was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Because that may have been what Dre Simba said, and we all talk shit behind people's backs. But girl, you was trying to be messy. You heard that. Went right to Trey Howard, spread that, and was like, ooh, girl, let's see how this plays out. Girl, you were being messy. And Dre Simba said, bitch, I felt like you were being messy. Now, Dre Simba, bitch, you said it. So, bitch, if you can't say it, stand up and you was like, yes. Now, you were saying yes, 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 but you can't then shift the blame onto Eric for something you said. Remember the whole Shiraz status? There would never be anything for somebody to run back with if you never opened your mouth and said something in the first goddamn place. Now, I'm guessing Eric didn't fancy being called messy because he hopped in the confessional and basically told Dre Simba he was fucking for $2 to pay his mother's rent. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't have no loyalty amongst the group and you coming in the door talking shit like this about the cast members, baby. What do you think is going to come about once he hear that? What do you think is going to happen? And then people start to turn up the heat. And unfortunately, the only person that was getting burned was Eric. Baby, Eric got the back stroking and back pedaling and back, oh girl, he was back hoeing and everything with a back, my neck, my back, girl, he was giving everything that had a back in it, he was giving it, baby, because he was trying to back out of that situation. And everybody was like, And Reese was like, girl, you do be trying people. And you do be being messy sometimes because remember you had slayed me? Girl, I couldn't come to your pop-up shop. And you slayed me in the streets. And a week after I found out you was slaying me in said streets is when we had the conversation. So yes, we did have the conversation, Eric. But we had the conversation after I found out you was in these streets doing my name dirty. So they having they one and they two. And Dior was like, now wait a minute. While I got you on the line, bitch, I heard you doing that shit because you was talking shit about my brother. My brother was in the building. So everything you had to say about my brother could have been said to my brother. Yet you talking to everybody else. And when my brother come around, you mum's the word. So what's going on? So they're having their ones and twos. And people are chiming in like, no, this and yes, this. And you know, basically, yeah, everybody was hopping on Eric. But it was rightfully so. Eric, you started this whole wildfire. And you mad because you trying to put them out with little buckets here and there. And it's not working, baby. You started little fires everywhere. You started little fires everywhere. And now that it's a big wildfire, you mad at everybody. No, baby. You planted all these seeds. You forgot that they was all going to harvest at the same time. You got to tend to your crops, sis. You got to tend to your crop and you didn't want to do that. I'm storming off. And before I storm off, Reese, I'm mad at you because you're my friend. You were supposed to be my friend. You were supposed to... How is it Reese's fault that you getting your ass handed to you for some shit that you started? You... Just like you... Dre Simba, you said it. Dre Simba... Well, bitch, didn't you say that about Robert? And bitch, didn't you carry that bone that Dre Simba told you? Dre Simba gave you a bone and you carried it over to Trey Howard. Did you not? What is the problem, Stevie? What is the problem? So, we need answers. So, the episode ends with Eric storming off. And, yeah. Right when the shit starts to get erupted, Eric is running out of the kitchen because the heat is too hot. Because apparently there is no pepper on the eggs. But anyway, that's what this episode was giving me, y'all. It gave what it gave, and I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that the notifications are on, girl. Same place, same time.